Back here at home, with unemployment at its highest level in more than a quarter century, Republicans pouncing. CNN's Jim Acosta's live in Washington this morning, and the Republicans releasing a new ad and saying that the stimulus isn't working.
Yes, that's right, Karen. A whole lot of barking here in Washington, as we're about to show you. You know, with the president overseas, Republicans here in Washington believe they have found Mr. Obama's Achilles heel, the economy. Top GOP leaders are pointing to some recent conflicting statements coming out of the White House on the stimulus, asking once again whether it was the right approach to ending the recession.
Where are the jobs? We put the dogs on the money trail to find out.
In the latest sign the economy is in the doghouse, Republicans are sicking their bloodhounds on the stimulus with this video that asks, where are the jobs?
I'm John Boehner. This is Ellie Mae. She hasn't found any stimulus jobs yet, and neither have the American people.
It's an issue that dogged the president all the way to Russia, where Mr. Obama clarified statements made by his own vice president on the recession.
There was a misreading of just how bad an economy we inherited.
Not exactly, according to the president.
I would actually, rather than say misread, we had incomplete information.
Who still believes the stimulus was the right call.
There's nothing that we would have done differently.
But Republicans point to President Obama's dire warnings back in February when he urged the Congress to pass the stimulus.
We're moving quickly because we're told that if we don't move quickly, that the economy is going to keep on getting worse. We'll have another 2 or 3 or 4 million jobs lost this year.
Turns out, even with the stimulus, the economy has shed 3.4 million jobs in just 6 months. And while the president says he's now open to a second stimulus, one of his top economic advisors is already calling for one. Laura DeAndrea Tyson told an economic seminar in Singapore we should be planning on a contingency basis for a second stimulus. Republicans say the White House can't get its story straight.
They said the stimulus was necessary to jumpstart the economy. Yet now, with about 500,000 jobs lost every single month, they've started to admit they simply misread the economy. These were costly mistakes, and we can't take them back.
Despite a rough couple of weeks for Republicans, GOP strategists see their own political green shoots of recovery on the economy.
Nothing has really galvanized the Republican Party more than the stimulus vote. One thing that we've seen is that the president's popularity, while he's still popular throughout the nation, really is taking hits in key states.
And which state is he talking about? Well, for one, he is talking about the key battleground of Ohio. There's a new poll out there showing the president's numbers slipping when it comes to the economy, and that may explain why the White House is not alone in considering a second round of stimulus spending. Democrats in Congress are also kicking around the idea of a sequel, including the House Majority Leader, even though some in the Congress in the Democratic Party are clearly disappointed with the original. The Senate Majority Leader, Kieran, Harry Reid, said yesterday he's not convinced that a second stimulus is needed. So despite a lot of discipline on the Democratic side over these last several months, when it comes to the stimulus, when it comes to the economy, they are all over the map on that one. Kieran.
All right, we'll have to wait and see. Jim Acosta for us this morning. Thanks.